Kevin McCarthy joins the insurrection. Not since the Know-Nothing Party disappeared in the 1850s has a public figure boasted about his ignorance with as much gusto as Kevin McCarthy does. It doesn't seem to matter what you ask the Speaker of the House. He hasn't read it, seen it, or heard about it. The explosive documents from the Dominion case showing Fox News hosts privately said Donald Trump's election lies were hokum but promoted the lies on air anyway. I didn't read all that. I didn't see all that, McCarthy told the Post. The way Fox News' Tucker Carlson, predictably, manipulated the January 6, 2021, security footage McCarthy, foolishly, gave the propagandist, giving the false appearance that the bloody insurrection was mostly peaceful. I didn't see what was aired, McCarthy asserted. Senate GOP leader Mitch McConnell, in an implicit rebuke of McCarthy, blasting the Carlson propaganda while holding up a statement from the Capitol Police chief denouncing Fox News' outrageous, false, and offensive portrayal of the insurrection. You guessed it. McCarthy didn't see McConnell do that. The benighted McCarthy has been amassing this impressive body of obtuseness for some time. If ignorance is bliss, the California Republican has been in nirvana for years now. How about Trump's speech on the ellipse on January 6, 2021, provoking the sacking of the Capitol? I didn't watch it, McCarthy said. Representative Andrew Clyde, Republican Georgia, calling the insurrectionists' rampage a normal tourist visit. I don't know what Congressman Clyde said, quoth McCarthy, and I didn't see it. When his own designated negotiator reached a bipartisan agreement to form a commission to probe the January 6th attack, a commission McCarthy ultimately killed. I haven't read through it. Trump, in a recorded phone call, demanding Georgia's Secretary of State find enough votes to overturn the election results. I have to hear it first. Trump telling 4 congresswomen of color, 3 of them U.S.-born, to go back where they came from, prompting chants of "send her back" among his rallygoers. I didn't get to see the rally. Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene, Republican Georgia, harassing Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, Democrat New York, with shouts and slander just off the House floor. I didn't see that. I don't know what happened. Trump's ludicrous allegation that former GOP congressman and MSNBC host Joe Scarborough may have murdered a staffer. I don't quite know about the subject itself. I don't know this subject well. Trump's scandalous claim that Democrats inflated the death toll from a hurricane in Puerto Rico to make me look as bad as possible. I haven't read it yet, McCarthy pleaded. At best, McCarthy's willful cluelessness is just a dodge. But this week, McCarthy's see-no-evil approach was just plain evil. After Carlson aired his phony portrayal of the insurrection, several Republicans finally spoke up about Fox News lies, inexcusable and bull, Senator Tom Tillis, NC, whitewashing, Senator Lindsey Graham, SC, dangerous and disgusting, Senator Mitt Romney, Utah. Then there was McCarthy, questioned by reporters just outside the Speaker's office, which the supposedly peaceful insurrectionists had ransacked that terrible day. Do you regret giving him this footage so he could whitewash the events of that day? Asked CNN's Manu Raju. No, McCarthy replied, adding some gibberish about transparency, which is the very opposite of Carlson's fabrication. Do you agree with his portrayal of what happened that day? Raju pressed. Look, McCarthy said. Each person can come up with their own conclusion. Talk about dangerous and disgusting. Given a choice between fact and fiction, between law and anarchy, between democracy and thuggery, the Speaker of the House proclaimed his agnosticism. In doing so, he threw the power of the speakership behind the insurrectionists and against the constitutional order he swore to uphold. McCarthy's leadership team even endorsed Carlson's fakery, promoting a link to the segment from the House GOP conference's official Twitter account with 4 alarm emojis and a must-watch recommendation. Of course, were McCarthy to turn against Fox News, the Speaker, weakened by the promises he made to secure the speakership, would be swiftly replaced by the likes of GOP caucus chair Elise Stefanik of New York, who claimed Carlson's propaganda demolished the Democrats' dishonest narrative about January 6, or Representative Tom Massey, Republican Kentucky, who went on Carlson's show to congratulate him on his deception. So McCarthy sells out democracy to preserve his title. He gave the security footage to Carlson in the first place because he promised that to the far-right Republicans denying him the speakership during his 15-ballot quinceañera in January. Even Fox Corporation's chairman, Rupert Murdoch, has expressed some regret over the network's role in perpetrating Trump's big lie, saying it should have been stronger in denouncing it. The internal documents exposed in the Dominion lawsuit show beyond any doubt that Fox News hosts knew the truth about the 2020 election and yet encouraged viewers night after night to believe Trump's lies. Those hosts continue to deceive and manipulate viewers nightly. The same day Carlson aired his January 6 fabrication, Trump said on Sean Hannity's radio show that he would have been willing to let Vladimir Putin take over parts of Ukraine. But when Hannity played excerpts of the interview on Fox News, the network edited out Trump's proposed surrender. No. The only truth is that January 6 was a violent attack on the seat of American democracy. There was nothing peaceful about an armed insurrection attempting to overturn an election, even if some people there that day weren't themselves violent. But that truth, and this democracy, are threatened by a dangerously weak Speaker of the House, who has concluded that the only way to preserve his own power is to support Fox News in its sabotage of this country. Kevin McCarthy joins the insurrection. Not since the Know Nothing Party disappeared in the 1850s has a public figure boasted about his ignorance with as much gusto as Kevin McCarthy does. It doesn't seem to matter what you ask the Speaker of the House. He hasn't read it, seen it, or heard about it. The explosive documents from the Dominion case showing Fox News hosts privately said Donald Trump's election lies were hokum but promoted the lies